Every time I hear Andre Onana's name, read Andre Onana's name in any reports going into this transfer window, I get scared because I truly believe that the football club, for some strange, obscure reason, want to keep him at Manchester United. There is one of the reports from Samuel Luckhurst this morning that I'm going to start this lunchtime's update show with you all with, which I'm going to break down and I tried to take my time with and look at properly. So I'm going to give you a few different angles on it. It's worrying to look at though. That's all I would say. Garnacho update as well coming, a Gyokeres update, loads of different stories flying around today, this lunchtime for Manchester United. This is FUTV United TV. I'm Adam, this is your midday update on everything that's going on with United. As we thought, it is going to be extremely busy and jam-packed with Manchester United news over these next few days before that window opens. We covered the morning stories regarding Liam Delap and what's happening with him. Cunha's already done. Delap has had positive talks with Chelsea. A decision will be made this week. Manchester United's attempts to sign Victor Gyokeres or whatever's happening with him. We'll touch on that in a moment as well. But let's start with the Andre Onana one. I mean, I personally think it's a joke. I'm going to start with that. That's my ultimate feeling on Andre Onana. I think he is a joke. Sounds really harsh, doesn't it? It does. But he is like a joker of the pack. He is a bit of a clown. I've been there at Carrington when this guy's messing around in the middle of an absolutely horrendous season in front of the world's media. It's like he just doesn't understand what's happening. This is the guy, let's not forget, that has come into Carrington with his agent to try and renegotiate a deal for his wages and his contract where he doesn't have to miss out on that 25% for Man United not being in the Champions League. This is the guy that I'm talking about right now. So this is why I'm concerned. So let's get that out of the way. And Samuel Luckhurst today, and this is what Samuel Luckhurst has actually said today, and this is the actual tweet from him, which is Andre Onana wants to stay at United, who are privately backing him. While he may find it hard to attract interest in Europe, Saudi clubs could be an option. United are planning for next season with him in the squad, despite wanting to recruit a new goalkeeper. Manchester United privately backing. Now, I've heard this an awful lot. I've heard this that United are not prioritising selling Andre Onana. A goalkeeper isn't the number one target. I'm scratching my head every single time somebody says this, and some of our authority says this at Manchester United. I don't get it. And you need to tell me in the comment section why I need to calm down with this. Because anybody who is backing this man has to really, I have to question their role at the football club. Because there is nothing. And then, obviously, and like I said, I look at it a few different ways. Who is going to buy him? Who is going to buy this man? Because he's useless. Absolutely useless. And then I look at maybe United are trying to make this sound like he is part of the squad going into next season as a number 2 because they are looking for another goalkeeper. It is quite clear United want another number 1. And maybe they're being too soft. Maybe they're looking at Andre Onana and saying, oh, we don't want to get rid of him. He's liked within the group. He is a character and is one of them in the dressing room that everybody gets on with. I honestly do not care. I just know that this man is letting us down on the pitch every time he takes to the field. And then you've got to ask that question. If you are backing Amorim and Manchester United walk out on the opening day of the season with him in goal, does that then make you think twice about Ruben Amorim continue as Manchester United manager? And I'm pretty much asking that question to everyone who is right behind Ruben Amorim right now. Does that add, with a full summer ahead, with funds available, with being able to sell Vitek and Bayende, even to bring a goalkeeper in, if you do bring a goalkeeper in, but then Andre Onana starts in goal next season for Manchester United, are you questioning what Ruben Amorim is doing going forward here? Because Andre Onana will upset everything and destroy any plan that you have got. He has proved it week in, week out. And where I get where United are going for these forwards and trying to get the goal tally up, so we're not looking at every mistake Andre Onana makes being a goal that cost us 3 points. It may cost us a goal in a game that we've scored 2 or 3 goals in and we're safe in, instead of talking about a goal that we've conceded that's lost us the game because our forwards can't score goals. Well, I just don't get this at all. It's worrying. I think it's a joke that we're even talking about it. But then again, I will look at it on the other side and I'll just hold this in and I'll just say he's 2 years in. United probably could do with paying another instalment off and then maybe we could move him on next summer. I've got that and that's the only thing that I'm hoping for. That another keeper comes in and he is at best number 2 when we don't need to rotate that much because we're not in Europe. That's how I'm looking at it. But you tell me, in what you read in that report from Samuel Luckhurst, we've heard it from many other people. David Ornstein has said that Manchester United are not prioritising Andre Onana going. Look, Romano said this morning that the option is there. There is interest in Saudi, and Samuel Luckhurst did say there's Saudi interest there. Can United get the right price for him? I think it is going to come down to Manchester United getting a price that they can accept, which covers what we paid for Andre Onana in the PSR situation. That's it. He puts the fear of death in me, and I cannot wait for the day that this man leaves Manchester United. He is not good enough. He is going to cost Manchester United forever and a day as long as he is in that shirt. I'm just saying that now. On to the other news regarding Alejandro Garnacho, and the update on him is quite significant actually. We heard about Giovanni Manno, the director at Napoli, holding talks with Manchester United, or planning to hold talks with Manchester United. Now, Pete Hall, a journalist around Manchester United, has come up with another update in the last hour on Garnacho and his situation, which is several sources close to the potential deal believe a compromise of around 50 million can be found between Manchester United and Napoli for the sale of Alejandro Garnacho. That is as much as Manchester United can get for him. I'm not having this 60 to 70 million for Garnacho. No, 50 million, get it gone, get the job done, go and use that money. That's all that needs to happen now. We touched on it this morning. Get the deals done, get a fair price. I think that is a fair price. And like we said, honestly, if you're gathering 70 million of pure profit from the sales of Alvaro Fernandez and Alejandro Garnacho this summer, which is likely, obviously, because we know Garnacho's leaving and Alvaro's going to end up at Real Madrid, then that's good business for United to kickstart the summer. And I said before, that covers the Cunha and Delap if Delap signs for United deals in one with change when it comes to PSR. That's the situation we're at with Manchester United and Garnacho right now. I think just get a decent price. I think 50 is fair. I mean, you tell me, should United be accepting 50 million for Alejandro Garnacho? Is that the right price? Should we be looking at that? There has been an update on Victor Gyokeres as well. Obviously, this morning we were talking about Delap being United's number 1 target. Ben Jacobs has come out and said Manchester United are interested in, it is genuine in Victor Gyokeres, but Liam Delap is United's number 1 target. It's as simple as that. He has always been the number 1 target ahead of Victor Gyokeres, and it looks like Gyokeres only comes into the equation if United don't get Delap, which is crazy alone. I mean, comment on that, please, in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that. And then Florian Plettenberg has come out right after Ben Jacobs in the last hour again, saying that a deal for Victor Gyokeres to move to Manchester United is all but off. There is no interest in not playing in the Champions League. It is the player's option as well not to move to Manchester United. He wants Champions League football. There is no way he goes to Manchester United now. It's not his ideal club to go to. And it looks like Victor Gyokeres to Manchester United is dead in the water. And I think this is why United are all in on Liam Delap. I have had a little bit of an update on Bryan Mbeumo as well. If Garnacho is sold, Bryan Mbeumo is a target for Manchester United. He is. Newcastle are apparently leading the way at the moment for Mbeumo services. But United, if Garnacho is sold, do expect a bit of movement around Bryan Mbeumo. They are interested in him, and obviously it is all going to come down to the structure of the deal. That could be the second 10 that we're talking about. Manchester United could line up next season with Cunha and Mbeumo and Delap in their front three. You could maybe see Ahmad at right wing back, maybe Bruno in with maybe another midfielder, depending on sales, obviously, going into the rest of the transfer window. But United looking to get 3 deals done quite quickly in terms of incomings, alongside the obvious outs in the likes of Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes, no more update on that. I don't think we're going to get an update until the Malaysia tour is done on Bruno Fernandes. That's what's happening right now in and around Manchester United with your quick fire updates. Talk to me about Andre Onana. Would you be okay with him staying as a number 2 if another goalkeeper comes in? Should we just be trying to do everything we can to get rid of him? I think the bigger question is if he starts. If we bring in another goalkeeper, that's fair. But if he starts for Man United at the start of next season, that for me is concerning. And that's where I will start to really question Ruben a little bit. Straight from the off next season, he cannot be number 1. He has let us down as many times as he has had average games this season. Surely not. But am I wrong? You tell me, get into the comment section. Garnacho, Is it going to be Napoli? Is it that obvious? Or could Chelsea come in? I do have another story coming up on the Chelsea side in Football Talks in a moment's time as well. So when you've watched this video, flick across to Football Talks as well. Link will be in the comments section as well, everybody, and in the description of this video. Go and subscribe to the other channel as well. Make sure that you do check out all of the links in the description for all of our connections and our partners as well. Match Bingo and all of your kits as well with OK Jerseys. Thank you everybody for watching. Give this video a like, please. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the evening update past this, unless something else happens. I would not put it past United and the way this transfer window is working right now. It's going to be an absolute barnstormer.